Thank you, Mighty Father, for this wonderful, most beautiful day and good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Israel's sovereign Lord's King Majesty, God greatest born. I welcome you all specially to the Wisdom Kingdom. This video I want to share, men people go vex, but men people go stay happy. Most especially, those who don't want truth, they go vex. But those who want truth, they go happy. Those will be hypocrites, will be psychophants. When they see you, they go talk what is sweet for you. When you're present, for back, they'll curse you. Those kind of people, if they see this video, they're not go happy. Because they don't want truth. They are hypocrites. But those will love the robo interest, will want good, will love good, will want truth, they go happy with this video. You see, this past election, we all work for APC. We lost the election. And I don't regret why we lost the election. Why? Because God give it and take it. Life and death, wet and breath. And nobody question it. God can do and undo. Nobody can question his power or authority in heaven and the earth. I've contested the election, won. I give testimonies. I give thanksgiving. I appreciate people who work for me. Even those who does not work for me. I appreciate them. And I do a very good thanksgiving to God. And I also contest the election when I lose the election. I still go to thanksgiving in the church and the mosque. I'm a Muslim, but I do thanksgiving for inside church. Because not only Muslims work for me, church people work for me. So I've contested the election, won, and I've also lost the election. So nobody will tell me how election be. And I don't regret time because now God, they give me the one I tell me. The one I say lose unto now God give unto me. In any condition I find myself, glorify the name of God. I say, God, I thank you. So that's the reason why I said I didn't regret the election, that we lost it. And who do we work for? We work for Omoagege. Yes. In this Delta state, as our governor. It was he that we worked for, because he was the APC governorship candidate. When Omoagege was in the US, I called him. I said, Ovie, you see, I tell you one thing you don't know now. Because you're one of those guys I respect so much. Because I know so you got the interest of Robert Hart. You are vibrant, you articulate, you are smart. So I respect you for that. The enemies you have now is more than the enemies you have when we were contesting the election. The enemies you have now is more than the enemies you have when you were contesting the election. You say, how? Testing. Is it PDP? I said, no, not the PDP. The internal enemy you have now is more than the external enemy you have right now when you were contesting the election. You say, how? I said, when you call me, more sit down and talk. I said, why I'm saying this is that because I know you still want to contest the election again. Because the end of one election is the beginning of another election. The road where you pass the contest election, so you see pass them again. The people you pass to that road, people who work with you for that road, you'll see go meet them again. So it is very, very important we meet when you come back. It's okay, Kirsten. I'll call you. When he came back, he called me. Because when he not called me, I not call him too. In the second turn of Omoagege, he sent for me, I go meet him. I tell him, say again, why I came to meet you now is this. We've lost it twice. Ibori and Felix Hebrew. Now that you have came, now God still bring you come. So I beg, I think Tinubu not get this opportunity now as number 5th man in this country, a deputy senate president. Tinubu never reached there when he become the political godfather of the South-West. He was just a governor. So I think you have more opportunity that we can use to bring Urhobo together. Then consolidate the strength, the political strength of Urhobo people. So you need to set up a committee who will work for you. So that is by the end of your tenure or your ending of your tenure in office, you have able to achieve I think like 5 or 6, 7 billionaires. Man also say billionaires, no. So that, because the people you made, that be your strength, that be your foundation. And that's why Tinubu talk say, Eminoko, because he has empowered people across all walks of life. Across all walks of life. You don't care whether you be Urhobo, whether you be Shekiri, whether you be politician, whether you be musician, whether you be actress or engineer. So that's the gospel I gave to Omoagege. I say I have a blueprint that we can work with. A right time, that, now as he say, okay, when he travel to Abuja, he go call me, then we can talk. I said, that's good. When he travel, I call him the next day, not pick. I call him again, not pick, now I leave him. Then when this election they come, he said, oh, my guy Brume, with all that's come with me, come talk to me. I said, okay, more go see him. I said, I know well, if he talks, sometimes he don't fulfill his promises. From everything. I say, Kestin, sad to say you come. Next Subote, station Matan said, but we didn't call Kestin. So, why must you say that? You say they come? No. I didn't say anything. I said, Ovie, well, what I want to tell you is this. No man single-handedly can deliver 1 unit. I'm not talking about a word or LGA. 1 unit. Of course, I get men. And I don't want anything like SSC or SA. I don't want it. Yes. I don't want it. But again, man, this case they don't want just, we're going to work together. I know, you were the first to rob you president and all that. Come talk. Promise 7 ahead. I know say talk. My interest is that the robo interest pass our personal interest. And that's how he left. When we're working at this election, 5 of my boys die. 5 of them get dead. Because I brought all the militant generals to the party. When they were traveling to the river areas, 5 of them, when they were going to travel that campaign, died. I test them, answer me. And I discussed it before I brought these boys. 5 of them. And also talk. He brought the House of Assembly ticket. Of course, call me, Kestin. That's no problem. But I don't want to contest House of Assembly. I called my boy, Collins, Egbutama. Now I give him to him. And we walk, he won. Now, what am I trying to say? It is very, very important for people you work for to understand your commitment or to appreciate people who work for him or work for her. It's very, very important. But sometimes people don't do it. And it's painful. Even God self, he don't want me to appreciate him. Now, after the election, we've lost the election, right? After the election, they call a meeting in Asaba here. That was the meeting I confronted my most, in fact, bosom friend, Victor O'Shea. Why did I do that? The meeting before that meeting, O'Shea promised that if Jetta not fail, made the whole responsible. Based on that solemn promise, and when we can't fail, Jetta not can't fail, that's O'Shea, if you talk for this meeting. I confronted him. I'm my good friend, we are like brothers. But why I did that was that the interest of the state passed my personal and his own personal interest. It was hot that day. And after that day, he invited me. When he explained to me why his hands were tied, I regretted why I comforted him. Now, they now set up a committee, a reconciliation committee. They set up a reconciliation committee and get the way forward of how we can, consolidate ourselves, our energies, our synergies, and see how we can deliver the forthcoming election. Like I said, people when like truth, we want the interest of the state and the interest of Robo, go like with I want talk, go love with how they talk. The problem of the past election, almost 70% of the cause of the problem, why people are grieved today, is in the hands of Omoagege. Because I felt he's failing to understand that on easy lie the heads that wear the crown. And he's also failing to understand that they work for him. He was the center of attraction. He was the hope of the election. Everybody in Agege there did they work for. My 5 boys who died for the election, they died for the cause of Agege, because I go Agege, now bring the country work for. So everybody worked for him. And if people cannot say the truth, I'll say the truth. Why people are grieved. One, after the election, it's expected for Agege to call a meeting of leaders and elders and address them. And that's the reason when he traveled, I called him and said, the enemies you have now is more than the enemies you have when you conduct election. He failed to understand me. He said, how is PDP? I said, no, like I said. That we need to see. Not planning a welcome party. Nobody did that one now. You failed, there was a welcome party. What kind of welcome party is that? When people lost their life, people commit their life, people sick, most people, they draw them to a salon. Grace. So many grace. Yes. They lost their mental thinking. Their faculties and all that. They grace. They draw them into a salon. Many died. Apart from the meeting the party called, it's expected of you of your mind to call a meeting. Election, after the election, call a meeting for them. Wait till your room better up, your DG. He said 1 naira not pass some. He said, oh, Agege is here. Made the ask some. And you were there. You saw the money pass through you, that nobody can do anything without you. Why do we have committees? It's to delegate duties, powers to them to work. To work. But you don't give anybody that privilege or that power to work. Yes. You don't give them power to work. So what does that mean? It means you are operating the party as your personal enterprises. Of course, you are operating the party as your personal company. Because if the DG can testify that in the presence of the public, that nothing passed through him, he doesn't know anything about that, everything was passing through you. The security chairman also said it. So why do we establish those committees? Why do we establish the committees? One of the most fundamental grievances that people were having before the election on the past Congress, when they said you hijack all the list of the Congress. You hijack all the list of the Congress. And then you didn't allow anybody to put their input on 25 local government. Do you know that some men people still get that grievances today? Take Omero he brought a peace to the other state. They say, even in word, you take him. The word of minister, you take him. In fact, everybody, word of Oshi, everybody. When Orube confirmed it, I was shocked that his hands are tied in the election, that they not given the opportunity to perform. So they said you were operating the party as your personal party, as your personal company, as your personal enterprise. So, and these are all the things I put together when I said, as Ovie, we need to see. First of all, call meeting of the leaders. I got my leaders. Oh, my people, I appreciate you now. No say when they consider election. Personally, they know finish you. Personally, if they see you, because many for the head. I know I would offend many of you now, but when I forgive me. That's the first thing expected of you to do. Up to this date, you not one. After that, when I say meeting for your house in Abuja, I told you, I said overconfident. That make you fail this election. Because when you see the massive how people are mobbing to the party, instead of finish. But another says that it is not over until when it's over. We know that many people betrayed. We know. But I'm still saying it, that almost 70% still laying in your hands. It's expected of you to retrieve your step. But there's some bad thing in front of you. That you don't take correction. You fail, your decision is final. That you alone can do it. But that's because you have the money. Not everything money can do. When a rich man, you know me say rich man gets sense by poor man. Yes. Rich man not get sense by poor man. Rich is come by, of course, privilege, grace, opportunity. I say B. Opportunity. Not say because you get money. Okay, today, Tinubu has so many personal special advisors. They are not as rich as Tinubu now. That's true. Most rich men will get advisors. They are rather than they get. Now they give the advice when we say they live better life. So rich man don't get sense by poor man. He was just privileged and have the opportunity and the grace to become rich. But if somebody will say they advise you, you don't take advice. But they don't talk to you, just look at them. Then what you do or what you do, it's not good now. Even Christ says in the Bible that a master must turn to a servant because you are serving the people. And don't forget, even your servant or your subordinate can become your leader tomorrow. So why can't you be humble to people? Why can't you be humble to people? Why can't you respect personalities who work for you? Leaders who work for you. Some people work for you, they see you in Fafa. Some get money past you. There's no get money reach you, but their influence past you. But however, I want to advise, because I'm saying this because of the global interest. Now, after the election again, instead people who work for this election could benefit. People will never see for campaign before they benefit now. People, when they're fighting EBA, I give 3 publications, national publications, and I call everybody to order. People are saying that they never see this man work for our meeting, for our campaign, never see him. I said, no, may they leave him. In his own word, you see, try. May they leave him. So long, I didn't for APCD now. Therefore, they have come out with 2 publications. The very day of that central election, when they brought all the results down to the coalition center in Ugele there. Now, Shifa Kweki call me, say, Kirsten, they want to do this election. When people want to do this election, I say, why? No, it's possible. I cause problem for that place. Where they soldiers, everything, mob me up. I said, no, Ebo must go down. I appeal to Akweki. And he went on his links, went down on his links, and I appeal to Akweki. I stay at night. I carry for folk. I go meet. I get that night around 3 to 4. What do I mean? When people are sleeping, before they announce the result the next day. But people today are benefiting. When people who work, who stake their life, who lost many of their siblings and all that, they have never benefit. And that's one very common thing in the robo. They believe, they have that interest to empower outside more than their own people. When it is crisis, they will recognize their people. But when crisis don't come off finish or problem don't come off finish, they'll say that Jagoda. That's how they kill Kevin. Kevin don't do what Topolo do before they kill him. But nobody will come out for his job, they go fight Topolo. Now Topolo bring your brother, come, go put her for there for amnesty. Sherman. Your brother throughout the election will see him. Now, people who fought for this election, they don't give them, they never have benefit anything. And then they are waiting. So, like I said, if they don't know the grievances, the white body vet, there are very many. I just summarize them all. Surveillance con, they not give anybody. Past Congress, they do people they vex seriously. Those people they still investing now for that past Congress. See that they wait for this Congress. So I can get just the list. All those on cost 40, they take fight against us. 3. Now say they drop BVN consecutive time incessantly. More than 3-4 times. I get instructed me. Bring BVN, bring name. They have right names tire. One night they not pay. They bring list of empowerments. Nothing happen. They bring project they come. They carry all of the go. Orogu. Even to supply blocks, they not give anybody. Only they do everything. So all this thing they make people they vex. And when you saw this thing, there's someone up. You went there, the center of attraction. You be of your mind. You're supposed to know. I know this part don't offend them. Make us try call them. I know say some of this thing I do them out of ignorance. Or if you pretend yourself, there's an adage that will say that if this kind of things, you feel just please pretend self. Say I be Mona forgive me. I don't do them as I do answer Mona forgive me. I'm saying how touch it or cut komoto. Appeal to them. They be your own people. You know the one. You see the splendid muzzle. You see they carry pride. The welcome party where you do so. How many of the National Working Committee did there? How many of the State Working Committee did there? Of the party? How many senators did there? You are number 5th man in this country. You mean say apart from Ede Dafunune, will be data center senator. You don't have other senators who are your friend. A past deputy president. How many of them come there? How many ministers come that party? They welcome party. How many ministers? How many special advisors come there? How many board chairmen come there? How many governors from other states? Okay, more say PDP. There be PDP governor, be governor of this state. How many governors from other states come? Now let's be frank to ourselves. You be number 5th man in this country. Deputy Senate President. It's expected that what you do a welcome party to your home. Some other governors from other states will come. Other senators from other states will come. Others, ministers, House of Rep members, of course, governors, special advisors, board chairman. No one. Look, Urobota, Omoagege. If you don't plan to win, you plan to fail. Respect people. Like I told you, I see your servant can become your master tomorrow, can become your boss tomorrow. Your subordinate can become your boss tomorrow. You see, like those that shoot so. Those them lucky, them fella, all these people will be really savvy as boy. They can become your master tomorrow. That's true. Mike Tyson, Donald Trump, and Mike Tyson manager before. We work for Mike Tyson they pay. But later, Donald Trump become the president of where? Of America. Please, His Excellency of your Omoagege, with due respect. Respect people. Put your pride down. Put your shoulders down. Be humble. Call meeting. And invite your leaders. They don't hate you. I told you, I see you one guy be say, he's very vibrant, very articulate, smart. And you get robo heart. You have robo interest at heart. People loves you. Now these are the things where people hate in your life. Now they tell you so. They look you say they're very arrogant, you're very rude. You don't have respect for people. You are not humble. Ibori was your boss. Who made you? In Abuja, when Ibori's daughter was, of course, do reception and all that, I went there. I don't know everything at all. Ibori brought you to limelight. It's your boss, and your guy with that. Now, person is supposed to serve till you die. I tell you the truth. If you like, you hate me. Yeah? If you like. After they announced, the court take the verdict and take the ruling and ask the judgment. In Irish one hour, he first for fall congratulated Sheriff Ibowori, the governor of that state. Yeah, there's nothing wrong about it. Because he said that yesterday, wife was summoned to a disciplinary committee. Say why he talk about Sheriff. But Agege was the first person that congratulated Sheriff. When he has not, in fact, called a meeting to appreciate his people who work for him. When he never called meeting to appreciate people who work for him. Like I said, these are some of the things that make people get angry. Again, election are next year. Because when the end of one election, the beginning of an election, when they say, now 4 years, not be 4 years, no, now 3 years. Because after 2 years, the third year in election, people know they come with interest. So we just have 1 year for the election. And nothing has been done. Now the other meeting they had, I was told that Ominimi came up to say that the evaluation committee was set, not reconciliation. What do we want to evaluate in the past election? When problem happened, the first thing to do is reconciliation committee to consult people, to meet with people who are aggrieved parties, to see how we can bring it together. Because if your house is not, a house that is divided cannot stand. It's a unity will stand, divided will fall. And that's why it's important to set up a reconciliation committee. Oh yes, that's how we brought the lives of Escape Parliament to our family. So reconciliation committee is the best thing to do when there's in those parties, people who are aggrieved and all that, will try to bring them back. Because politics is all about inclusive, not exclusive. You work with you for me. Now people till they do election. Because one person cannot single-handedly deliver one unit. So we need a lot of people to come around. And that's the truth. No, never sincere to ourselves. So when, like I say, I don't know what I start of English, then Ominimi is also evaluate. What do you want to evaluate? You want from fry pan to fire, or put it something to an injury. You want to cause more dispute. You want to aggrieve parties to, to become more uncontrollable. No, I don't understand. So the reconciliation committee is the best we have done. All they need to do is to work effectively to see they bring everybody back to the party. And the Congress, because make it be a neutral Congress. It may not be like first time make people come the vest. Say, by say I join the Congress. That is paying people, people see the vest today. So this Congress, in fact, make the leaders sit down. More than, and everybody put in their interest. So everybody will come out from their mind to work, whoever want to deliver. Now, you don't start again now. You don't do vote of confidence. Maybe they pass vote of confidence, on you, around the 25 local government. People know now you the initiator, and people know now you the facilitator. That's not, it doesn't need that for now. What we needed is for you to embrace the party leaders, and be humble, respect people. Because homework with again. Look at the issue of the surveillance. They say you can't have to go give Jimmy. You are in the center of policy making implementation. And we expected that this thing. Now what if we say, our boys could tell them. Because Mabata on a or someone Now we call it go, we get, it's like a man staying closer to the river and looking for water to wipe away soap away from his eyes. It's a taboo now. Now we got to go meet Shekiris, Jordan. They beg for food. We give the food out. And when the Shekiri and the Jordan and all that, if we paying their people the surveillance security 500, 600, the 60,000 when they say Jimmy they pay, they not see him. I personally called Jimmy saying in a businessman and a politician. When I asked you about, you say you go tell Tompolo, I was ashamed. Look, in this struggle, Tompolo a boy now. Ask I go tell you. When we started this struggle, now boy, now for Alaba Corporate here now. He was selling diesel in Alaba Corporate. He knows. He knows. He was selling diesel at Lava Corporate on Polo. That boy, they come meet me. I mean, they carry all of them, all the man D and all that. Now you say they go me, they go consultant first before me. Before me. I see. No, I know they're talking because, one thing very common in this Roboland be saying, now when the one used to take fight, they go recognize you. But after they fight, they'll give you a name. It's like giving the dog a bagman so you can get where to hang him up. Now Jaguda, now Killer, now this and that and that. But when there's crisis, casting. Yeah, boy, yeah. For Kokori. I say go die triple. You do what the rest of Polo do. I bet do reach them attacker with them aside to go out Igbo. Calvin, Tito them. Live out there. To do evil is like cutting a bread. Don't be so over do shit for the land, but they look out. Because it's the most dangerous mode you are is that when you are fighting for people and the people you are fighting for will be the first to stretch gun upon you and then you are in a dangerous hand. You are fighting for people. The people you fight for, they will be the first to pull up trigger against you. You are in dangerous hand. That's what's happening to Rubo. When you are fighting for them, now they'll feel fat. Now they first bring you up, kill you first. You don't kill or handle it to government. The past election year, look at what happened in Data Central. Akpekene called me. He said they won't reach the election. I said, what happened? He said PDP. I said, for waiting. Now I call out. Every year shake. Soldiers, Amos, everything. I tell him, he must go down. I let him go down for Akpeki now. He said, I said, go down for Akpeki because you insult him. I go ask again. Florence. Akpeki call me again. I came there. And I got that go down before they announced the result of Senate and House of Reps. Today, they know me again. But when it's crisis, they'll call. They were protesting against the EBA here for NDDC. I mean, come out to publication, call all them Olowo. Olowo was agreed. Say, who said this guy not come? I not receive it, and I call the return. Olowo, them, Ebele to go. All of men. Because really, I say, look, now Bori, look at Bori, whenever the highest master will get, the highest now political leader. Once he talk, more they respect him, more they learn how to respect our leaders. That's all of them, Banji. Tito, they do it. Till this date. Nothing. You be evidence, you know me. Now look at your boys, Chooks. He was the first DG. Lucky, Felix, all these boys who feel die for you. As the boys there said, they don't feel boast of 1 million, 500,000 700 account in all day. And boys who feel die for you. They never think their own money to buy motor once for their life, except like the motor you buy for them. What a shame. Look at my boys them. Yeah? When they go pull that shit for you, they told me, I said, go. Big fish. When I was studying law, the campus. Big fish stay with me. Stay with me for more than 3 years. He stayed with me for Alaga. He stayed with me for Alaga for more than 4-5 years. Big fish. Lucky stay with me for Alaga there now. Who do bunch of them? Other boys go push you for you to get glory. Of course, it's expected because Buhari was like your father then, so you can do any shit for them. The boys today, nothing. They suffer, they die. They are complaining. Didn't boys say push it for you? What you? No, people they verse. I don't tell you, people they verse. Up to this, nothing. Now say it doesn't be a BVN. Bring this in. Everybody bring come. Say they won't pay people. 1 naira not pay. Thousands of people across the state. They don't fit tell you. I just they tell you, make you know. Say people they verse. You see, there's something I want to tell you don't know. And it's very, very important. You see, these eyes, they feel they see, but you need to see itself. These eyes can see, but it cannot see itself. Except you carry a mirror to look the eyes before the eyes will see its own self. Just like man, if you just stand this From here, it's time to see it back. I said somebody is there to tell you what is happening in your back. And that go a long way to show that, people see you more than you see yourself. And so it is very, very important you listen to advice. Even this adage just says that a good advice is the medicine of love. Because people see you more than you see yourself. And the Bible said that thing that's symmetrical after a man, and after that, a destruction. Then I one thing will destroy Ogboru for this state. Ogboru is a very illustrious and very great Yoruba man. But the problem he has, when he has in this state, is that he carries so many Ayutthaya heads and so many psychopaths around himself. He doesn't listen to advice. He doesn't take your advice. He felt he knows it all. And Robota Ovajiro go do on wrong. If you start to plan yourself, you want to actualize everything within yourself, within your own reach, because you feel you knows it all, you will shoot yourself in the foot. Yes. They start to the for this thing. People general, until they're general to nothing general. In end of political career, without achieving is habitual. At the end of the day, when one of the beginning, I think they say they give one political, one advice and all. No, it's painful. It's painful. It's very, very painful. Recently, when I want to do this, your welcome back home party, they don't give you that name again. People general, hey, I said don't die, my brother. Hey. In fact, I have to go on fasting and prayer. I declare dry fasting and prayer. Make that name come on for your life. Because the day they call you again, people general, hey, I said don't die. Hey, Obaisi. Hey, Obaisi. Hey, people general, when they give great Ogboru, when they take general to nothing general, let the Lord give Obaisi again. In fact, it takes the grace of God, In fact, to answer my... In fact, I keep on praying. They fast, they pray. Until God answers my prayer. I can't take a command. Now, what am I trying to say? Because it has come to the point that we will tell you the truth. Because I will love you and I will tell you your marriage smell. So you don't go out there to disgrace yourself. That is the truth. Now, see, first they tell you what, take calm. Because there are some of the four fundamental factors that bring rich man down. One, if you don't take advice, you don't have a good listening ear. You don't listen to people. You don't take advice. You'll go down. Two, you have so many psycho fans and YouTube fans around you. You want to give Baba advice. So they just tell you what you want here. You'll go down. Three, if you don't have respect for humanity because you get your money, you get your wealth, get power, everything, you don't have respect for humanity. You don't have single respect for humanity. You'll come down. Four, your pride. If your pride is too much, if your pride is too much, because when you pride, you can't turn, you can't be arrogant. You become very rude to people. You don't respect people anymore. Level 5, if you are too desperate in life, because honey is sweet, if you lick too much of it, you vomit it down. Just like the scripture said that set up stability your neighbors, too much of it will hate you. So honey is sweet, but if you lick too much of it, you vomit it down. And Africa must say too much of everything is bad. When you are too desperate in life, you'll go down. Then of course, sis, if you felt you know it all, you get everything, that's overconfident. When you are too confident of yourself. Because when you are too confident of yourself, you don't trust people anymore. And then secondly, if you fail to put God first in all the things you do. Put God first. Now, in the past election, these are some of the things that bring us down. That's why I say most of the things, they're in your hand. That when look, we know that the state, to some extent, people betray. We know. But it's indisputable that the hands of The hands from above came into the matter. Authority from above came into the matter. Came into the election. And that's why when I tell my brother many, we have learned to evaluate. We have not evaluated. Because at the time the INF was no more with us. The security agencies were no more with us. That's the truth. Even when the case they go on at the tribunal, I call Obaisa. What I'm seeing here, I'm starting losing my faith. I'm not confident in what I'm seeing here. He said, don't worry. In the same way, you go to appeal and he said, don't worry, go on. Because I don't know, say no. Because even the lawyers of Obaisa, they were not. So I keep on, look, imagining. That's why I tell, look, many, this thing passed what you they think. Because there were external and top forces, federal forces into the matter. And that's it. When we started, Tom Polo was, but it come to a point, the instructor now withdraw. You know, say for Supreme, never the first case, 2 minutes, they struck off. They just peta go this truth, Supreme Court. As a peta is there, just 100 and knock him. So when we saying I evaluate, no, the best thing we have to do now is the reconciliation committee where they all set. And that's the best thing we have done. The reconciliation committee. That's how we brought all the likes of, the best case Panama coming to our family. They were working with Ogboru and all that. When they set up a reconciliation committee, they came to me and I called Obaisi. He asked them to come. And that's, how we brought the likes of SK Panama to our family. The truth, look, let me tell you, the truth must be told. Look at your 2 senators. Maybe then they tell you. But me, I will tell you the truth. If you like, you verse, you like, you take it. They verse. They just took maturity to cover up. Because they said you instructed them to vote for Akpabio. And now they don't have the right to supposed to have in a house. We don't serve inside house, we know how the thing be now. Grace of God, nothing they ogume for that house now. It's just like the issue when the election was granted. People told Tinubu that they don't have coordinator here. When the Mameshi, them Osibanjo, and the rest, they have coordinator in that state. People told Tinubu that he doesn't have coordinator in that state. And you were in the hymn of affair. No, some of these things, good somebody talk about because Ominimileti say, not just those small betrayers. No. If the federal really put their mind and say, they were happy, and people when they this grand year they were happy. It's not gonna be like that. So, but in other words, supposed to say they're happy to say they say because to say you see win the election. Go be the governor. That's all the whole property, everything you get. No, Jimmy for carry and give. That's what people are saying. That's not Jimmy, they for carry and give. So some devil they happy say you're not going to win the election because nobody for they talk to you. So but what I'm trying to tell you is this, I be your man. I be a complete robo man. But at the time, you can't wave. Because people they surprised today. Say you bring 5 projects, come Delta State, come with Robo land. Not even one you shift go inside end of the Robo kingdom. You put Officer Robo. Didn't I wait till the verse? But then look, it goes back and tell you, when you know. So now, and that is why when I say, look, when you are in the US, I say, all by sea. The enemies you have now is more than the enemies you have when we continue election. He said, why? He said, is it PDP? You ask me, what is PDP? I say, no. It's internal enemies. And internal enemy are difficult, more critical to handle and solve than external enemy. Just like when you see the issue of the Boko Haram, then herdsmen and all that, militant. Nigeria, they come for you, they go to South Africa, go other countries, and they go conquer. In fact, Nigeria has the best land soldiers. But the internal crisis they handle, they have, because you get the word of one innocent people dying here. Just like when you see a thief, jump into your home compound or can't thief you. Kill him. Kill him, they crazy. Knock and die. Knock and. But if your own picky come be thief for your house, you know if you knock and die now. So that's why I said internal crisis is difficult to handle. When you call me, what we talk. We get things we will discuss. So look, a terrible band where words and many sins and not have sins. I want to cut it here. My advice to you is this: be humble. Be humble. Go, you're humble, God will raise you high. Not the feel you see in the office. Not the feel like that. It's a natural thing. I remember when Obasanjo attended Brume burial. People don't know saying Obasanjo be done because they were like, until we don't know Obasanjo president did that. So when I tell you the office, even right from Sapler from Benin, people don't get the feelers. As the end time, we will shut down. But not like that. So as soon as you leave office, any office, so as soon as you leave, man, your respect will reduce down to more, even 30 or 20%. So now if you say you see the office, you not the office again. Put that at the back of your mind. And if you want to contest election, you still need to come. You know they fear God. When you contest the first election, when you play your first 10, you know, you will not get money, but you win now. But now when you go get money, they the office, you not feel win now. So that's what it is. So you put into cognizance to not say, look, you need to calm down, humble yourself if you want to contest election. Respect the leaders of the party. That's true. Well, to the conciliar committee, I bet Mona work fast because in 1 year never get to go. Just 1 year. And empower the people must be empowered, most especially the youth. Because when they go back, hungry will laugh, they be friends. That's why they say hungry man is a hungry man. Hungry will laugh. It'll be the same thing. Because if we're not fast, you go to swear with our call our own dog. Bingo, bingo. Bingo no go here again. Bingo go to go. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Bingo not here again. Because a baby will bagera carry light and they follow. Now we are for the true answer and then for the cash and they do not the ara. So when I waste time, we get only 1 year. The next year now, election are blast. 2027, then they cannot put because that year and I just swearing in. Well, I want to use the opportunity to thank everybody, ladies and gentlemen, most of you are the Robo people, who have been so committed to the Robo struggle. And please, APC, I beg, the leaders, I'm begging you people, Mona Hayes talk, call a meeting, see how we can reconcile ourselves. All the two parts, Omoagege cause what I want betray cause what that turn up part. Move, forget about it one. Let's forget about that. Let's see how we can plan the way forward. How we can strengthen ourselves. Because election is ground. Well, a little word is enough for the wise of things not alone. We waste how many sins and not have sins. Extinction time, save 9. Thank you very much and God bless you. Appreciate you all.